Love is in the air. Now, summer is almost over, and I'm sure some of you have been crushing hard on people, or if not, maybe there's a person that you just can't quite let go of, and you're not really sure why. So today, I actually want to talk about twin flames, soulmates, and karmic relationships. So before I do get started, I just wanted to make a few announcements. One, my birthday is 2 days from now. That's on Wednesday, the 26th of this month. If you want to give me a gift of happiness, just go ahead and subscribe. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Rosie. This is my cosmic garden, and together we will grow. I combine health, psychology, and spirituality to empower you to become your greatest version. Videos are now uploaded every Monday, so subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. Let's grow. First off, what is a karmic relationship? A karmic relationship usually tends to be a relationship that is started based upon a lesson in life that you may need to learn. For instance, if you do believe in past lives, let's say there's a certain lesson in your past life that you have failed to learn in this life, well, guess what? A karmic relationship will manifest as a lesson for you to learn. So it doesn't always have to be a romantic relationship. It could also be platonic, or it could even be a boss or a coworker. With that being said, a key sign to be able to identify a karmic relationship is sometimes it can turn toxic. For instance, let's say you express your needs to this person. Again, whether if it's romantic or platonic, doesn't matter how nice or how non-confrontational you may come off as, they just don't budge. Everything usually revolves around that person and what they want to do or what they think. For whatever reason, it's hard for them to try to look at things from your perspective. And again, this is why I usually say that karmic relationships, for the most part, end up turning out very toxic. The person can be possessive of you. They may see you as a piece of property more than an actual sovereign being. If you find yourself having a really hard time letting go of someone because in the beginning it seemed like, wow, I really love this person totally gets me, and you guys just click, but then things start turning really sour really fast, chances are it's time to pause and observe and really look and see, how is this benefiting you in any way? How is this benefiting the other person in any way? And if one party is benefiting more than the other, that's when a red flag should raise. Speaking of red flags, I have a video. It's called 7 Red Flags of a Relationship. I'll leave it up there. All right, so now let's move on to a soulmate. So a soulmate is someone who feels like they can fit your shoe. It's almost free-flowing and you guys just kind of click. There's no explanation as to how or why. You just realize, wow, this person gets me. This person is my person and I'm their person. So technically with a soulmate relationship, the bond is really strong. There's a mutual respect for one another. Both parties tend to give and take just as much. You also have to keep in mind, it doesn't always necessarily have to be romantic. It could be platonic. Your soulmate could be your best friend from kindergarten, or it could be a parent, it could be a coworker, it could even be your pet. You know, so just think of a soulmate relationship. Doesn't have to be platonic or romantic. It could be either or. There's no fixed structure, but the love is there and the love is very real. All right, now for the juicy part, what you guys have been waiting for, twin flame relationships. So with a twin flame relationship, it's very similar to that of a soulmate relationship. The only difference is that the bond is much stronger. It feels like you guys are two sides of a coin. So you guys are two separate people, but you come from the same soul. For instance, you guys can communicate very free-flowing. It's almost as if you guys finish each other's sentences. You guys are on the same wavelength energetically, and you can't really explain why. Now, let's get to the part where we can confuse a twin flame for a karmic relationship. So with a twin flame, you also do have to keep in mind what's so different about that from a karmic relationship and a soulmate relationship is that things will manifest. So let's say there are traumas or different things in your life that you haven't really dealt with, and it's not like you didn't want to deal with them. Let's say you already have, but for whatever reason, when this person comes into your life, little things here and there, little indicators start popping up and arising, and you start realizing, wow, I thought I already had gotten over this. I thought I already had worked on myself enough to feel that on this particular thing, let's call it trauma, I thought I was done with it. But this person will kind of trigger you, but not in a negative way, not in a toxic way. If anything, they are there to encourage you. They are there to support you. And yes, you may trigger one another, but it's never in a way where you guys are disrespecting one another. You guys are still listening to each other's needs. You guys are still communicating and pushing each other to do better and to do the work. Now, this is where the chaser runner can come in to play. Let's say one person is willing to do the work, but the other person isn't. Because you guys mirror each other so well, one person might get scared, might get freaked out, might get intimidated, or even overwhelmed. And this is when that person might either stay or they might run. And then the other person will chase them because it's like, wait, we got so much work to do. Like, come on, let's do this. And the other person's like, hold up, no, I'm not ready. This is too much. This is too intense. And they'll just take off. Usually with these types of relationships, these are the relationships where you are meant to be with that person for transformation. It doesn't necessarily mean that you'll always be with that person forever. There are times where yes, you guys can break up or split apart, but for the most part, it is amicable and it's a conscious decision that both parties will make. So again, there's no possession, there's no gaslighting, there's no toxicity, and there shouldn't be. Of course, in every relationship, there's no such thing as a perfect relationship. Sometimes things can turn a little toxic if you let them. But again, as long as both people are willing to put in the effort, the work, and let it be a two-sided relationship versus a one-sided relationship, chances are you will have something that is healthy. So remember, a key factor when you are in a twin flame relationship or even in separation, it's all about doing that inner work. No matter how intimidating, no matter how overwhelming, no matter how scary it can be, at the end of the day, we all have to do our own inner work, whether if we are in partnership with someone or single, not with anyone. We are all here to be our greatest versions, whether we are single or not. We shouldn't have to depend on someone else to give us that validation of bettering ourselves. That's something that should always come from within, not without. All right, so let's summarize it really quick. Karmic relationships tend to be very possessive, and it's a relationship for you to learn something that you may have not resolved in the past. And soulmates are there for love and support, whether if it's platonic or romantic. Twin flame relationships are for transformation and union, as long as both parties are healthy and willing to put in the work. I hope this video helped. If you found any value, please don't forget to share and like. And let me know, comment down below and let me know what you thought of today's video. Thank you so much. Please stay encouraged and just remember you're not alone. Together we will grow. All right, I'll see you next Monday. Mwah.